Hey guys, welcome back to Maverick Watch Reviews. Now, if you remember after my last review, I told you I had something really special coming up. Well, here it is. Today we have the Casio G-Shock 200 meter Quartz 35th anniversary limited edition, and this is model number DW-5035D-1BJR. And as usual, we're gonna open this thing up, look at all the features and functions, check out the build quality, and then I'll let you know what I think of this 35th anniversary edition watch from G-Shock. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon page for this and many of my other favorite watches. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for you. Now, I'm gonna take that back a little bit. I'm actually not going to do a full in-depth review of this watch because about a week or so ago, I did the 1983 throwback version of this watch, and they're the exact same specs minus a couple differences because this is the 35th anniversary edition. So I'm really going to go over those differences instead of all the regular specs. I'll go ahead and put up the regular specs on the left-hand side of the screen, but I'm not going to go through everything. I'll just go ahead and flash it up there for, I don't know, about 10 seconds, and then we'll really talk about the differences with this watch and that watch, and basically the watch that came out 35 years ago. So here you go. This is the 35th anniversary edition box. A little bit different than your normal G-Shock box. Of course, you can see this is made in Japan. So it's got the Japanese version of the manual right here with your module 3229. And you also have looks like a guarantee card, all written in Japanese that of course I cannot read. There you go. So let's get this stuff out of the way. You get a different canister with these anniversary edition models. A little bit different. So let's go ahead and open this thing up here. All right. Get some more foam right there. Here's the watch. All right. It's a good looking watch, man. There you go. Nice looking watch. All right, like I said, I'll go ahead and put the specs up on the left-hand side of the screen, but I'm not really going to talk real in depth about it because I really just don't need to, because this is basically the same watch that I just reviewed literally a week ago. So here we go. Let's count down to 10 here, and then we'll start talking about the differences in this 35th anniversary edition watch. So there are all the specs. There you go. All right, now, the differences are that you see all the gold accents on this 35th anniversary edition. On the dial, you see the brick pattern right there underneath the crystal. You see Project Team Tough, and that basically is that's a tribute to the G-Shock creator. I think it's Kiko Ibe and his team of Casio engineers that basically invented this watch. That's kind of a nod to those guys that invented the G-Shock. So that's why you see that up there. Of course, you have gold pushers right there. A whole bunch of gold accents, like I said, on the dial, on the pushers. You have them right here on the screw for the strap. You have them on the keeper. Now, if you notice, this keeper has 3 big stars and 5 small stars, and it says 35th anniversary right there. And the keeper is gold, and the buckle is gold, and the screw down case back. That's probably the main difference between this one and the other one. The original version also had a screw down case back. Now, that's a stainless steel screw down case back. And as you can see, it has 35th G-Shock, well, 35 G-Shock. And you can see this one is actually made in Japan. If you look right where my finger is, right there, Japan. There you go. Stainless steel, everything else is the same. But those are, guys, this is going to be a really fast review because that's the real difference. Those are the differences between this one and a normal, $40 one you can buy off of Amazon. Personally, for me, I think it's a good looking watch. Now, this is for the serious G-Shock collector. These things are going anywhere from $350 to $500. So you have to be a real serious G-Shock collector to want to put this in your collection. I mean, when you think about it, this is really probably about, oh gosh, it maybe costs G-Shock, I'm just guessing here, maybe 20, 30 bucks to make this thing. And they're getting anywhere from $350 to $500 for these. So you might want to, this is, if you're serious about G-Shocks, I know you're going to probably have to add this to your collection, but spending 500 bucks or upwards of $500 for a $30 watch, I mean, it's up to you. If you got the extra money, it's a good looking watch for sure. It's definitely more substantial and heavy than that throwback model that I reviewed about a week or so ago, mainly because of the metal keeper and buckle and this metal stainless steel case back, screw down case back. No function differences. All the functions are going to be the exact same. You just get a different aesthetic. I mean, it's got all the gold accents. You do have kind of a starburst. If you notice on the LCD, you have a kind of a starburst finish right there, which is kind of nice. I like that. But guys, that's really about it for the changes. Is it worth the extra money to get the anniversary edition? That's going to be entirely up to you. I'm going to go ahead and give you a wrist shot. Show you what this looks like on the wrist. Feels good. I mean, it looks good, feels good. There you go. Nice. And of course, let me go ahead and kill the studio light and I'll get you that, that loom shot as well. All right, let's kill the studio light. Let's kill the monitor light. Let's go ahead and check this out. There you go. See if I can get that in focus for you. Try it again. There you go. All right. So again, guys, same exact watch. Just a 35th anniversary edition. And Casio does these roughly every 5 years because there's the 30th anniversary edition of this. And they do them, you know, roughly every 5 years. Now, I think there's a 35th anniversary Frogman and the 35th anniversary of the circular model of this. In fact, let me do this. I'll put all the 35th anniversary editions, one on each side of this watch, so you can see all of the different editions that are out there. And if you want one, I would highly suggest you snap it up really quick. So anyway, this is a borrowed watch, by the way, anyway, so I'm sending this thing back to my buddy. But I just will not pay this type of money for really a $20 or $30 watch. I don't care what anniversary. I don't care if it's the 100th anniversary of this watch. I just can't see part with that type of money for really a simple watch. You know, no solar power, no atomic timekeeping. It's just a really, really basic, really nicely dressed up basic G-Shock watch. Not to say I don't like it. I like it a lot. It's great looking. But for me personally, I just can't part with that type of money for a really, really simple G-Shock watch. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put a link for this in the description field for you to go ahead and go over to Amazon and buy this. I think the current listing over on Amazon for this one is about $500 right now. It's like $480 plus $20 shipping. So if you want to get it, go over there and get one fast. And of course, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping page for this and many of my other favorite watches. I'll make sure to put a link in the description field for our Amazon shopping page. And make sure you like and subscribe. I've got a really neat watch coming up next week, a brand that I have never reviewed before on this channel. And I'm really excited to see how it does. I think it's going to do pretty well, but I'm really excited to see how it does and how it kind of stacks up to some of my other brands. It's a Swiss-made watch, by the way. So I think you're going to like it. So anyway, guys, that's been about it. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. And until the next review, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.